again. So we thought that we would do a tag today, and we thought that we would do a 50 facts about us tag. So you can kind of get to know us a little bit more since we're just starting off on the whole YouTube thing. Rather than have 50 facts each, because we would be here for the duration and then you would know all of the things about us, we thought that we would do 25 each, and then in the future maybe we'll do more. So let's get to it. Woo! Number 1. I'm very, very clumsy.
Really clumsy.
Like, anybody who knows me knows that I fall a lot. Like, my aim in life is to get through the day without falling and tripping, because I fall up the stairs, I fall downstairs. My first day in college, I was coming down in the biggest theatre in college. And like, I was looking for my friends and I was like, oh, and I was trying to walk downstairs and then I just went bonk down. And I was known for months after as that girl who fell in
What about
college.
the time around the pole on Dawson Street or Dame Street? That was funny.
Like, you know, in town in Dublin where Dame Street and George Street cross? Well, there's like a what you call it, a crossway here, and so you use your brain and you go diagonally because the two of them go green at the same time. So I was like, I was flying, and then I just, you know that video of the model that's going that's what I did. I went over my ankle, and then I was going at such velocity that I just had to grab out whatever. I grabbed a hold of a lamppost, swung around the lamppost.
She was sober, by the way, as well. It was
like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I swung around the lamppost and was just like swinging, and then I kind of stopped, and just the people around me were in the nuts, and I was like so then I had to like pretend to ring somebody, so like be like I just fell on my snot. So I'm clumsy and I fractured my ankle stepping down a step that was like that size.
Okay, my number 1 is my hip. I love going on holidays, but the worst thing about going to the airport is security. Not because I'm trying to smuggle in anything that I'm not supposed to. It's because I have a hip replacement, so every time I go through the metal detectors, it beeps and I have to get felt up. Sometimes it's enjoyable, sometimes not so much. But I always beep, and I have to explain the reason, and it's just a pain in the buttock.
She loves it, really.
Not really, but it's fine. Next.
Okay, 2. I am probably one of the most squeamish people that you'll ever meet, ever. And
say moist to her and watch your face.
Sorry. A horrible word. I should actually put that in Amazon. No. And I work in a hospital, which doesn't help things. Now, I don't work as a nurse or doctor or anything like that, otherwise I would spend the day in A&E collapsed. But like, all the girls torment me, like especially Aideen. There was one day and she just tries to show me pictures. Like, even right now she's trying to tell me, she's dying to tell me the story that made her feel sick. And she's like, can I tell you? And I was like, no, I'm about to have my breakfast. And she goes, please, because she said I actually went. Anyway, Aideen was working away in the computer. She had her back to me and all this, and that was grand. And so I was talking to one of the other girls, and then Aideen goes, oh Karen, can you look at this computer for me? So I went over. Like a full screen, like picture of a vagina with herpes, like all over, everywhere. And I just like screeched. I got full body chills, and then I just had to go and I just like horrible.
Why would he show you that?
Just cause. How did she find it? Google. Herpes flaps. Yeah, very squeamish. I don't even like my own injuries and stuff. Anyway. Okay.
My number 2 is that I have issues when it comes to toilets. Over here I'm fine, in other countries I'm fine, except for America, and I'm sorry, I even have nightmares about it. I do. In my dream, if I have to go to the toilet in real life, I'll have a dream that I need to go to the bathroom, but either the toilet cubicles won't have doors, or else the doors is just enough to cover your body, so you see people from this far up, or their knees down, or else you have to share toilets with people. We all sit in a big one. Anywho.
She loves it, really.
I don't. Over in America, as soon as you get off the plane and you need to use the bathroom, there's about this much of a gap on either side of the door. People can see.
You could do sign language to somebody.
You could. It's horrible. And I remember being in the bathroom or the toilet in the revolving restaurant. What's that called again?
The Marriott in Times Square.
The Marriott in Times Square. I was up there with my friend and we had a cocktail or two. Went to the loo and I was like, I hate this. I could see people outside waiting for me, them looking at me. Remember you were looking at me in Times Square?
I was trying to see if that was you or not.
Exactly, because you could see through the fucking door. Excuse my language.
You were like, stop laughing at me!
Anyway, I have issues with the toilet doors in America. Please fix them, America. Please.
Number 3. I am a huge procrastinator. I really am. Always have. I can't help it. Like, be it exams, be it work things. I just like, why put off today what you can do tomorrow? Nope.
That's not being a procrastinator at all.
Oh no, what is it? Don't put off today what you can do tomorrow. No, that's what I do. What's the saying? Don't put off tomorrow what you can do today. Don't put off until tomorrow what you can do today.
I don't understand what you're
I
saying.
don't. That's such a waste of life. And do you never hear that phrase?
No.
I don't have to Google it. Yeah. So I'm just always leave things to the last minute. I'm never going to change. This is the way I am.
I am indecisive. I can't make a decision to save my life. Even if it comes to trying on a top, I can't decide.
Even today, she's like, I don't know if I like this top. And I was like, how can you not know if you don't like it or not? Like, either you like it or you don't. You don't know.
If I shop by myself, I have to take pictures and send them to Karen and to Will, my boyfriend, go, what do you think? Help me. And I remember in New York one time, Fiona, I was over with her and we were in Macy's and she went off to buy something and I said, oh, I'd be in the handbag section. And she came back, looked at me. I was standing in a full length mirror, about 5 or 6 handbags on each shoulder going, I don't know what I want to get. Where's Karen? I'm so bad at it. I need to try and be better, but I'm crap at life.
Number 4. I have the cutest dog in the world. I do. And if you've watched hopefully our previous videos, you'll see him. He should be here, but he's now upstairs probably doing things. He's a cockapoo. He's cute. Thinks he's a person. He's my little pal.
He's lovely. My number 4 is when I was younger. This is also relates to Karen. For some reason, she thought it'd be funny to roll up a little bit of ball of paper and stick it up my nose. And it went...
I don't remember that.
You did. And it went so far up my nose. Oh, it doesn't matter. It went so far up my nose that I couldn't get it out. So I remember my mum putting the toilet seat down, obviously, leaning me over the toilet like this and trying my best to blow my nose and reach up to pull it out.
That's horrible.
I know.
Did she get? Obviously, she got it out.
Yeah, she got it out. Thanks, Karen.
Put something somewhere. Obviously, I don't remember it. Number 5. New York is my favourite place in the world. Favorite. I just love it so much. I've been there so many times now over the past like few years, and I just each time I go and I just love it even more. Oh, I just love it. I love it. I love it. And I think we might do our own video or like a separate video on that because we've got loads of stories to tell you and like funny stories. Like I'll do like a little one like really quickly. Because the first time we brought, I've been there before myself, and then the first time we brought Mum was for her 50th.
My first time too.
And she's afraid of flying, and so we kind of told her that the flight was like 4 hours going over.
And she also thought it wasn't the safest place to go to. And what happened within 10 minutes of being there?
Okay, so our hotel is around the corner from Macy's, and what we always do is we dump our bags, go to Macy's, and then have a little look around. And we said, okay, we better ring home just to let them know that we've arrived alive. So we went back. There's a chemist, like a drugstore, right around the corner from the hotel. So we went. We started to walk towards it, and we could see all these like policemen, and they looked like they were from the television, and they had all.
Remember, we thought everyone was looking at a green, and I thought it was Britney Spears or something there.
No. A crazed person had gone around and like stabbed a lot of people and then got shot themselves. So
just very close to our hotel. And then we went into Dwayne Reed's to buy the call card, and one of the stab victims was at the door of Dwayne Reed's getting his shirt ripped open so the paramedics could help him.
So I was like, one call card please. Mom, don't look over there. But nothing else happened to us, thank God. But anyway, that's it.
My 5th one is that I sometimes snort when I laugh at really inappropriate moments, and I can't help it. And if you watched our first video with the Babylous Perfect Curl, within the first, I think, 10 or 15 seconds I snort. So
did you?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
You can hear me, yeah.
I'll totally go watch it.
Sorry.
Number 6. I don't watch a huge amount of TV, but I love Trashy TV. Oh my god, it's like my favourite thing. Like, give me any of the like the Real Housewives of New York, New Jersey, Beverly Hills, Orange County,
Miami.
Oh, Miami. Oh yeah, I told you, just discovered Miami a couple
great.
months ago. It's so good. I just love it. Yeah, just its brainless like fluffy TV, and I love it.
My number 6 would be related to Karen. I do love my trashy TV. I love my reality TV. I love anything that will bore my brain, and I don't know why. It's really, really sad. I love my Survivor in America, Amazing Race. I love Made in Chelsea, The Valley, which is horrific, but I'll watch it. Geordie Shore, California. I don't know what's wrong with me. I just can't help myself. It's great.
Number 7. I hate gardening with every fibre of my essence. I hate it. I hate it.
With a passion.
I just hate it. And then I procrastinate, and then like the grass is like that long, and then I hate it.
And I'm inside to go, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do?
I just cut all of the things down. I hate it. Oh, I just wish I could concrete everything over. I'm not a gardening person, and I thought I developed hay fever recently, but I didn't, and I thought I was going to be like, I can't do it because I'm allergic. I hate it. If anybody wants to come and cut the grass, I just
welcome.
Oh, I hate it. I'm looking at the back because I hate it. Go.
My number 7 is, as a kid, not so much now, a little bit now, but not so much now, is that I used to get really, really, really bad travel sickness. And we used to go to a cottage, was that on Wicklow? Somewhere, Ennis something. And there was a certain point about 50 minutes into the drive where I would just feel sick. We'd always have to pull up at the same hotel that used to be called Pukey Inn.
Oh, yeah, it's called the British Inn, I think.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It's called Pukey Inn because at one point, I think I was sitting on my mum's cousin's lap, Bridgie. I think it was Bridgie, sitting on her lap, and I was like, I don't feel well. All over her, all over the car seat. And we had to get in there to clean out the place. So that was ever known as Pukey Inn.
Pukey Inn. Yeah. Number 8. I suffer with bouts of IBS from time to time. Like if I'm nervous, if I'm stressed, if I'm anxious, if I'm excited, I just get really, really bloated. Like, oh, it's horrible. And yeah, no, it's just really annoying. Like the other day I had it really bad, and like last year I had really bad, so much so that I needed to go to the doctor. Like I was making myself sick. I was so excited about something. I felt really sick. Like, and so I had to go to the doctor to get an injection in my bum to stop me from feeling sick.
Because she was excited.
I was excited. I really was.
I know.
I remember. Like, oh, you got it in the bum. Anyway, that's it. I have IBS. It is a pain in the hole, literally.
Yeah. My number 8. My number 8 is that I love scarves, as does herself. I have, when I moved recently into an apartment, I literally cut my scarves in about half, and I still have probably about 35.
You cut them in half, like
no, I threw I threw half away,
so warm
and I
now.
kept more, and I still have about 35. I just love them. I wear them all the time. If I don't have one on, I feel bare and cold. And
I feel bare and cold.
I have one of Karen's on now at the moment, and I just love them. They're just so comfy, and they're just so lovely and cheap, and they just dress an outfit up, or else they cover stains if you're messy. So yeah, love them.
It's really awkward. 9. I wanted to be an archaeologist for like most of my teenage years because I loved Indiana Jones and I loved Harrison Ford, and I just wanted to like go and investigate things and like discover things and go to the pyramids. Like I still love all things like Egypt and Mayan and ancient and anything historical.
I saw that Tutankhamun thing a couple of years ago. It wasn't really him, it was a replica. Like
I thought I was going to see it, and I was like, oh my god, I'm in the presence of Tutankhamun and this thing, and it was fucking cardboard. Like,
very
I was devastated. I totally deleted all my photos of that recently.
Did you?
Annoyance. Yeah, it's not even real. I have a book there. I could look at that.
My number 9 would be similar to yours. When I was younger, I wanted to be a sweet shop owner just so I could eat as many penny sweets as I wanted every day.
That's what's all.
I did also want to be an archaeologist to copy you and a teacher. Probably an astronaut. I think you wanted to be one as well because I was indecisive.
Because I used to watch the movie Space Camp and I really wanted to be a space person. An astronaut. Okay. Number 10. I used to love tennis now. I still love it now, but I used to love it when I was a kid, and I used to love Andre Agassi circa 1989 when he used to like have like the blonde mullet with all the like the blonde tips, and he used to wear like the pink and grey, and I loved it. And then I used to love Steffi Graf, and then when I heard that they got together, I was like, shit on a brick. This is brilliant. It just made my day. That's all.
My number 10 is that in religion class in school when I was about 15, I was really bored watching some video, and I was so bored that I just started playing with my fingers as you do. And I learned that I can do this. I can jiggle my finger really fast, feel it.
I can do this.
I know, and I just... Everybody, you just lock this joint in the middle, leave that one, and it literally just... I don't know if I can do it closer. It literally just goes... I would just sit there for ages going, I'm bored. Oh, look at this.
Playing with my finger.
I just entertain myself.
I know. The teachers were like, would you look at that thing sitting down there? What is she doing? I'm playing with that finger.